Hi everyone, welcome to Psychic Consultants. This is Agatha and this is your love reading for February 2016. I want to thank everybody who has watched all of my previous videos, all my subscribers, everyone that's liked, commented. I really appreciate it all. It means a lot to me that it gets recognized and it helps you and it resonates with you and you find it accurate. It means a lot to me, and all your suggestions as well I really enjoy. So yeah, I'm going to do a 9-card love spread this time, and also pull a card from as a little bonus card from the Archangel Power Tarot Oracle deck. Going to be using the Rider-Waite deck again. Just a few usual things. Always follow your intuition over anything anyone says to you. So, including these readings. Whatever resonates with you, whatever makes sense to you is a message for you. And if it doesn't resonate, it doesn't make sense to you, and you don't like it, then you don't have to take it. It's not for you. If this reading doesn't resonate, then please do look at your rising sign and your moon sign as well. Check all three and see which one resonates the most. If you are single, then the other or the love column basically represents two things. It can represent a person that you're not in a romantic relationship with. It could be just someone that's a strong energy in your life that loves you, a parent, a friend, a colleague, a brother, a sister, whatever. So be open to that. It could also just be the way that you view love. So, you got to be a little bit clever and just see it's an energy of love, and how that energy is the energy you're giving to love and the energy that love is giving back to you. Yes, I think that's all. And so I really hope you enjoy them, and on with the readings. Hi Virgo, I hope you've had a brilliant start to the year. Been shuffling the cards and I'm just going to cut them now and see what they have to say for you for love for February. Okay, so bottom of the pack we have the Three of Wands. So immediately I'm feeling as though you're waiting to hear from someone. You're waiting for some message of love, or you're waiting for love to come to you this month. You're in a bit of a receptive position rather than a going out there position. So let's see what we can get for some clarity on that. So the cards we have for you are the Chariot, the Ten of Swords, and the Knight of Pentacles. And the card we have for your love or your love interest is the Nine of Wands, the Star card, and the Four of Cups. And I will lay these three cards to represent the collective energy of the two of you, the energy you're bringing, and the energy they're bringing to the relationship. We will turn those over later. And on the bottom of the pack, we have the Three of Wands. So, Virgo. Okay, the story I'm getting is that there's been something going on with somebody. And I think maybe it's been going on for a little while, and you are feeling, or you had your eye on them and they've had your eye on you. There may have been a bit of flirting or something, and you've suddenly just got this rush of energy, like you really want to move things forward. You're like, okay, no more games, let's just get on with this, let's really go. And this has kind of been what's on your mind. You're like, okay, let's get on with it, let's just kind of go for it. And they've been feeling a little bit unsure and a little bit defensive and not really that confident about it towards you. So they've got this Ten of Wands energy going on, and this guy's kind of looking over at you with a bit of, he's just not really sure. He's just not really sure about it. And it's a very different energy going on to your energy, which is just like, yeah, let's go. And I think maybe you have made a communication of some sort to this person and you're waiting for it. You're waiting for some kind of response. And yes, the message I've got for you is that they're just not very confident. They're actually not very confident in themselves. It's not really anything much to do with you. It's that they it's like they took steps forward out of this lineup here and made themselves available, but then they got a little bit scared and they kind of retreated a bit and they're just not sure. And I think you're feeling really let down massively by this lack of response. Completely. You're just like, why am I not getting this response that I need? And if it's not from a particular person, it's just like in love, you're just like, seriously, what do I have to do? Why do I keep getting pinned down, tied down and attacked and just like pinned, like I can't move, there's nothing I can do? Why does this keep happening? And I think you've kind of gone to this place because you've rushed forward really, really far forward. Maybe you said some things that you're not sure. I feel like maybe, like sometimes when people have a few drinks or one too many drinks and they say too many things and you got rushed really far forward, or you just really move too quickly, and then you got like suddenly you come up against this 10 of Swords energy. It's like you get a no. Suddenly it's like you say something and then you just get a complete no. That I feel like that's for people that like there's a new thing going on, or there's someone you've got your eye on, or some kind of, it could even be that this is in the past what's happened with this person. Whoever you're thinking about, like that's the story of what's happened. I'm getting that if you're in a partnership, it's that you want to do something and they're just saying no. You want to travel, you want to go somewhere, you want to move the relationship on, and they're like, no. You want to do something new, you want to go somewhere else, you want to broaden your horizon, it's a no. It's just like you're getting a no and you're getting pinned down. So you've got all this moving forward energy. The Chariot's a card of moving forward and like being in control of these two sphinxes kind of pulling you and really going in a fast direction. And I'm really feeling this energy for you. It's like you really want to go, but then you feel like you've been pinned down, and it's either like you're being pinned down and then you're waiting for a response for this person, or they've already given you the response and you're just like, they've shot you down. They literally have shot you down. Whatever that idea is, they're shooting you down. But why are they shooting you down? They just don't have the confidence. They don't have the confidence. It's about self-confidence for them, and it's just not. That's why. And for some reason, it's like they don't really trust you. They don't trust your motives for some reason, Virgo. They're thinking, no, it's you want to do it, and maybe it is a little bit that you're kind of out for your own gain and you're not really thinking of them enough. Could be possible, because the Chariot sometimes can be a bit blinkered and moving too fast. You can't really see what's going on around you because you're moving too fast. That could be an option too. They do have this Star card, so they are feeling really quite optimistic, and for me it's a bit of a miracle card at the moment. So they've got some kind of miracle thing going on with them, or there's some wish upon a star, there's something coming true for them, a wish is coming true for them. But weirdly, I don't know why this is kind of breaking you. It might be that it's taking them in a different direction, though. It is kind of leaning in towards you. So, they've got some really good thing, a promotion or something that they've really wanted for a while. They're going to achieve this month. So just to let you know, if you're in a partnership with someone, there is definitely some really good stuff going on for them. It's also a sign. It's a card of creativity and and the healing arts. I'm getting. So there's some healing going on with them. It's a bit at the moment, that card's just giving me a lot of healing vibes. But I don't know why this is pinning you down. I think you feel I think you're being a bit reactive, and you feel a bit threatened actually by that. It's like you threaten them with this big moving ahead energy and they're unsure, and then they've got this star energy going on, and that feels like you feel like that stopped you in your tracks and pinning you down. So it's a little bit kind of the wrong energies in the wrong places. If that star was mirrored with that Chariot, then it would just kind of go. But it's like they're kind of putting a stopper on you, and you're putting a bit of a stopper on them for some reason. It's just the energies are a little bit off. And you are offering, they're not, again, there's this offer, you're offering love to them, and they're just not really that interested and not really into it for some reason in February. I'm actually going to flip the cards over. I usually do it a bit later, but I just need a bit of clarity on this. Okay, so we have the Hierophant as the energies of two of you, the Four of Swords for you, and the Queen of Swords for them. So unfortunately, it looks like they're wanting to kind of break it off with you, Virgo. They are, and this is why you're feeling this kind of pinned down energy. And you're just chilling out, though. I think you want to get married. You want to get married. And this is what's the card, literally the card's on the table. This Hierophant, commitment, marriage, all those things, all those ideas. And they're kind of saying no. And I think this is what this is about. You want to move forward with it. You really want to move forward. And even if you're single, it's like this person, you have all these ideas and of marriage, and you think it could be this perfect partnership, and they're just saying no. And this energy of wanting to move forward, they're kind of taking it in their own direction, with this kind of star thing, because the Queen of Swords, she is the kind of divorce card, and she's got a very sharp tongue, and she's just saying, they're either saying horrible things to you, and this maybe is like why you're feeling so pinned down. For some reason, they're not being very nice, they're not being very kind, they're not being very self-aware, and I think you're ignoring it, actually. I think you're just kind of ignoring it. You're just like putting your fingers in your ears and going, oh, no, I'm not listening, I can't hear. That's what I'm getting for this card. So you're doing that, and your partner, your love interest, the Queen, is being very harsh and just not interested, and she is looking the other way, and she's kind of decreeing the other way, and she's like, no. It's just a no. You're getting a sharp no. A no to this. And this is the card that's on the table. This is what's going on with the two of you. And I feel like you're still kind of waiting for an answer. It could be that you are waiting for an answer. And I'm sorry to say that if you are waiting for an answer, then it's going to be a no. Most probably. And that's a good thing. It's like, move on. This isn't the person for you. This really is not the person for you. If that happens, or it's just not the person for you for February. For February, it's just not going to work. It's fine, whatever, You got some stuff going on. You've got a lot to offer. You're moving into them with like this Knight of Pentacles, and you're in a good position. You're in a good position. You're feeling. I mean, it does you because this is very much is you because it's an Earth sign. So it's you're in your sign and you're feeling good and you have a lot to offer. Do not worry about it. You know this, That's why you wanted to move forward. You're like, this is really good. This makes sense. And it just doesn't make sense to them. And why doesn't it make sense to them? They don't have the self-confidence. They just don't have they don't believe that they're kind of worthy of it, I think. And it might just be that, they think that they've got this opportunity here, and you are this opportunity, and they just don't want to take it. They don't want to. You are a wish upon a star. This is kind of what I'm getting, actually, is that they've got this opportunity. They're feeling resistant. They're kind of shrinking away from you. But this is what they're missing out on. This is what's on offer for them. This is what's going on for them. But it's up to them to take it and receive it, but they're not. But that's got nothing to do with you. You're the star. But you're feeling, this, which is understandable. But, I think the message is, it's just that they're just not in a strong enough position to want what you want, to be in alignment with the things that you want. And you do want, happiness and togetherness and commitment and marriage, I think. It's this big thing. I think it could have been a bit of a thing. It might just be that they don't want to get married. They don't believe in marriage, and that could have been it. It's like, I really just don't believe in marriage, and it's because of confidence. But marriage is offered to them. It's like offering them all their wishes coming true, but they just don't want to take it. And you can't do anything about that. So just don't let them go. I'm going to pull an outcome card to see what that says. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, so we got the Page of Wands. So this is about new ideas. Be creative, have new ideas and new energy. Could be a fire sign, an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarian, a new person coming in, a message from a new person. But what I'm really getting is that you've got to have a new idea. You've got to embrace a new energy and a new idea in terms of love. And that's really going to move you on. Because this person, I think you've been focused on them for a while. And I know you want to move forward, and you're not going to move forward. The message that I'm getting is that you're not going to move forward with them in February. You're going to come up against a no for them. And it is just February. So, it's like you just got to, maybe you just have to rejig things and have a new idea, take a bit of time out, come at it at a new angle, be a bit creative. Because you do have a lot to offer them. This is what I'm saying. If I was giving the reading from their perspective, I would be like, look what this person wants to move forward. This is what they're offering you. You're not taking this offer, but this is what's on offer here, and that you're really, pinning them down. But they've got so much to offer you, and they're still available to you because they're just chilling out here. They're waiting for you. They're just chilling out, waiting for you. And you're coming at them with this no, no, no. But what's on offer here is this marriage and commitment. That's what I'd be saying to them. So that's available completely still. But it just might be for this month, you've just got to take it a bit easy. You do have to chill out. Maybe you do have to ignore them, all this no's that come your way, and this message that they're giving you, or they're just not giving you. What might happen is that this message never comes in, but I'm telling you what's going on is that they're saying it's a no, that they'd rather break for February. But as I said, it's all about their self-confidence, so you've got to give them a bit of time to build their confidence up. And you've got to come at it at a new angle. You've got to look at it differently, so you can then present it differently. And maybe you just need to slow down a bit, with your ideas. So yeah, that's the main message that I'm getting for that. But you're a good catch, for sure. This is what you're offering, This is what they got on offer. So, chill out, ignore it. I do get there is still good. The Hierophant's a good card of an energy that's kind of going to between the two of you, but I think there's a disagreement. But that's cool, and like I said, it's only for February, so come at it at a different angle. And actually I'm getting that the earlier you can do that and kind of chill out and come at it at a different angle, this energy can shift really quickly. I mean, this could just be the first week in February, and then the rest of February goes. That's what I'm getting, is that a lot of you can shift it. If you watch it this early, you can shift it. You'll be like, you'll be ready for it, and you know the whole story. You're like, okay, play that story out. As soon as the story gets played out, new story begins. So, or it can play out for the whole month or longer, the kind of 6 weeks period that these energies can hang around for. That's what I'm getting. But it's up to you. You've always got control over. You can change things, and things shift very quickly. When I give people readings, things shift, during the reading. By the end of the reading is not relevant because it's just shifted. That's how fast things shift. That's kind of what I want to do, especially if there's an issue or a problem, if the energy isn't moving and it's stagnant, that's when it changes and it shifts from the reading. So you can do this. The message I've got for you is you can shift all of this very easily, and that's how you do it, with a new idea, a new way of viewing it, a new perspective. That's how everything always shifts. Okay, so I'm going to take the Archangel Power Tarot card, Oracle kind of card for you, Virgo, for February, as a little bit of extra advice for this. There we go. And we have the Knight of Raphael. romantic, dramatic, poetic, introspective. It says committed romantic relationships, being swept off your feet, situations or topics that make your heart flutter. So there we go. There's the Knight of Raphael coming towards you, and Raphael, I think that's the Knight of that is the Knight of Cups. So that could be a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. And immediately what I thought when I saw this card is that that's what happens when the energies shift and you come at it at a different angle. That's what happens. It comes rushing towards you. This is the next stage on. So we can be a bit clever with this. This is like, how do I sort this out in February? For those of you that this is resonating for, where there's some person where you're coming up against a no, this is how you deal with the no. You get a bit clever, you get a bit creative, you look at it from a different angle, you shift the energies, and then they come rushing towards you with this Knight of Raphael. Which I'll just read in the book. So, Knight of, I've got the King, nearly opened it on exactly the right page. So, Knight of Raphael. Situations. Be prepared to be swept off your feet. Someone has the ability to bring deep emotions to the surface. This card often represents falling in love. It can also herald creative or artistic proposals and career opportunities, as well as situations or topics that make your heart flutter happily. People, someone who is a champion of emotion and artistic endeavours, a person who is in love with love itself and anything romantic, poetic, dramatic, optimistic, sophisticated, introspective. Additional meanings of this card: engagements and weddings, rose-coloured glasses, powerful emotions, the need to get grounded. So as I was reading, the message I was getting is that if it's not this person, this is the thing. It's like, if you think of it from a different way, either this person's going to come rushing at you or someone completely different is going to come rushing at you this month. I feel like this could just be a story that plays out quickly and then he comes rushing at you. But this is also a big energy for February. That there's, and especially if you're single, someone's coming for you. If you're single and none of this kind of makes sense, there's nothing going on with no one you've got your eye on, someone is coming for you. And even if you're, involved in something like this, they are going to come for you. But, if you want them to, basically. And I think with this new perspective, that's how you kind of decide. It's like, what do I really want? Do I really want someone like that? Or maybe, that shift in perspective, once you shift the energy, it's just going to come rushing in towards you. Okay, so that was really good. If you are interested in a personal reading, I will put the details below. If you're interested in donating and supporting my readings and being in with the chance of winning a free reading, I will put those details below too. Please do subscribe if you haven't subscribed so you can get my readings as they're uploaded. I think I'm going to do 3 a month with different perspectives. Because I do, I enjoy it in 3 different readings. And do share these with other people that you think might find it helpful. Otherwise, have a great February. You know what to do if you do come up against any no's and you are feeling a bit pinned down. But, there's lots of opportunities here for you. And hopefully I shall see you very soon, and lots of love.